YouTube undoubtedly came to revolutionize audiovisual content. The importance of its platform during the years has been of such magnitude that today we can enjoy channels capable of transmitting their contents live, such as gameplays, podcasts, and your favorite YouTubers for 1 or 2 hours. But what is most striking and observed is in the 24-hour live streams. I am sure you know what I am referring to. Today, there are many channels with these characteristics. However, within the growing number of channels that are created every day, there is one that has caused a strong impact. A disturbing live stream that until a week ago was broadcasting constantly. They claim its content was not from this planet. I hope you are prepared for what you're about to see. My name is Leonor Clay, and this is The Darkest Secret. Today we present the creepiest live stream on YouTube. If you are a fan of outer space, it is most likely that on more than one occasion, you have gone to NASA's live stream that is performed periodically on YouTube. A spectacular live stream where you can see directly the International Space Station for hours and hours of transmission, in which we see rockets take off, impressive images of the Earth, and of course, the incredible spacewalks carried out by astronauts. Amazing images that make us forget that they are live, that while you watch it on your screen, it is really happening outside the horizons of our planet. To date, the YouTube infrastructure has allowed transmissions from incredible distances. Official entities such as NASA have used this technology to transmit even from the Red Planet. But within all these space broadcasts, recently there was one that received all the attention on YouTube. A broadcast not made by NASA, nor by any other apparent government organization, but from a mysterious channel from YouTube that at the time had a single video, a single live stream from the moon. The Langrenus channel began its transmission on May 11th, 2021. Its full name, including the translation of its first 2 Chinese letters, is Langrenus Mission 2021-14, and its only live stream while it was in effect looked like this. Just by looking at these images, surely you already have a notion of what you are seeing. As impossible as it sounds, what you just observed implies that this live stream is being transmitted directly from the moon. Researching online, I was surprised that Langrenus is the name of one of the huge craters that adorn the lunar surface. But can a private transmission, that is, from an entity other than a governmental one, have the power to transmit from the moon? How did the technology get there? Based on simple logic, it is impossible, right? This is just a hoax. I mean, if we can transmit from Mars, it can be done from the moon. But it is necessary to send specific technology that can connect to the internet from there. But no lunar mission has been sent for this purpose, so it must be a hoax. A computer animation. However, here comes the most interesting part, because there is some history that suggests that however difficult it is, this transmission could be real. The channel, Takit Realm, is a channel with a respectable number of followers. Their videos always have something new to offer, and one of them was focused on this mysterious channel. Analyzing it, this young man came up with the brilliant idea of occupying the program, Google Moon, and entering the Langrenus crater. The result of his search was really surprising. Look.
It's a crater valley known as Langrenus. I really don't know for 100% sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but it is viewable on Google Earth 3D, or I guess in this case, Google Moon 3D. And looking around at the various perspective points in this crater, you can call me whatever you want, but eventually, in my opinion, we begin to see that on the horizon, on the distance here, starts to look eerily similar to the examples that we have from this live stream. Even with more advanced programs like Space Engine, which gives us the most up-to-date and accurate, high-quality simulation of the way the solar system is now, going to this general location, looking up and back towards where Earth is, puts it, according to this current simulation, in almost the exact spot that we saw it on stream, on top of everything else.
Remember that this is only a 3D simulation. However, if you notice, the sinuosity of the terrain is quite similar to the live broadcast you just saw. Can you tell? The terrain fits almost perfectly. Pay close attention to the following. There are those who saw the broadcast while it lasted and claim that the position of the Earth was perfect and synchronized with the current world time at that moment. The Google Moon program does not do this. No program does this. In fact, the size of the Earth in relation to the crater was completely consistent with the distance between the two celestial objects. Surprising characteristics that make it very difficult for an amateur creator to replicate it. A level of detail worthy of the most educated of astrophysicists. So for being a 3D video simulation, it was undoubtedly the best of all. Even Hollywood productions have missed minor details. Luckily, there are live broadcast fans. When they detect something interesting, they begin to record. I say luckily because despite the fact that their broadcast ended, and this channel has not been updated with anything, we can still see re-uploaded videos of what was its transmission that lasted approximately 1 week. Dozens of videos with the same scene over and over again, sometimes with the Earth appearing on the horizon, and sometimes static in a specific area. However, among all these saved clips, there is one that made everyone's skin crawl. A moment corresponding to the last 2 minutes before the channel ended its broadcast forever. For a moment, I invite you to go against logical thinking. What would happen if it were real? What would happen if indeed someone or something put a camera in that place? What if, as suggested by the finger scene that apparently removed the camera, this transmission would have been made by an intelligence beyond our planet that somehow hacked our connections? Or could they simply have wanted to confuse us and play a prank on us in an impossible way for us to do, by uploading a transmission from the moon? And to think there are those who believe that if there is a superior intelligence to ours and much older, the difference would be astronomical. Compared to them, our intelligence would be like that of ants. In fact, scientists hypothesize that even children of these races would be able to play with us, them being the ones who put those objects in the skies that we currently call UFOs, simply to see us confused. just as a child does with a cat. If it were anything like that, clearly this channel would be a game for them. The channel mixes 3 languages: Chinese, some English words heard during the audio, and Spanish in the title of the live stream, a combination of the 3 most spoken languages of the world. Could this be an interference called through the military line from where this transmission was being sent? Or will all this be nothing more than an ARG? Just another fabrication of the internet? If so, it has been one of the most spectacular ones I've seen. The most realistic. Both the attention to detail in the shots, as well as the strange hand that seems to put an end to the transmission. If someone confirmed to me that it was a superior intelligence who simply wanted to play a trick on us to confuse us, as a laser pointer does to a cat, I would believe them 100%. So much awareness of detail suggests that this transmission was real. But of course, it is much healthier for our peace of mind to think that it is simply a job well done, a perfectionist who achieved what he wanted. That is much easier to accept, isn't it? Logical denial. The explanation that allows you to sleep peacefully tonight. Because the other choice is just too difficult to accept. My name is Leonor Clay, and this was The Darkest Secret.